Hey guys, KC Jilly. Time for the secret garden update. And I'm gonna start over here at this greenhouse, show you guys kind of where I'm at and give you a little idea what my plans are from here on out. All right. So I just 10 minutes ago put these marigolds and strawberries in here. I've got some basil hiding back there, and I don't know that pepper's gonna make it, and I'm not sweating it at all. But that's kind of what's going on up here. And over here on this side, I've got sun golds all in this corner. And a yellow pear hiding back there. Amish paste. A Jolene. Better Boy. And beefsteak. And the rest of these tomato plants in this corner are Celebrity. Up front, I've got some Carmen peppers, and I believe this is another Thai basil. So, I look from this direction, give you an idea. Get you down here so you can see about the height these things are getting. They're not crazy, but they're getting up there. They've grown quite a bit since I put them in here about a week ago. All right, and I just put this marigold down there for toots and giggles. And I don't know if y'all can see, but my corn is popping up. So, when I saw that yesterday, that this had started coming back up, I was so happy that I went in between each one of those corns on the opposite side of the drip tape and put some more corn in the ground. So, we'll see if I can't fill this out in here. Now, I have tried to drill in diagonally with this grapevine, and to be honest, I think it's too dry and I don't think it's going to make it. But I put one or two down here on the ground. And so hopefully as they grow, they'll wind up through this lattice. And I'm trying to strengthen this wall. As you can see on the outside, I've added mulch about 6 or 8 inches deep to try to keep the rain from washing anything away. Got another marigold back there in the corner I just put in. So it's kind of plain right now, but it's coming. All right, and on this side, I've got green beans starting to pop up, and they're all the way along this row. Maybe even twice. I think they are. I think I put some on this side and then some on this side of a drip tape there. And I brought some of those purple cabbage that hadn't done anything. They've been sitting in a little cup for probably since October, and they've stayed alive, but I haven't done anything to them, so I stuck them in here to see what happened. The broccoli and cauliflower was in the same shape, and they looked worse. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago I put them in here, and they have come back big time. I can tell they're doing fine. And to be honest with you, I don't think that's broccoli. That was the tag that was in it, but it looks like it's all cauliflower. And I've got pink Berkeley tie-dye, several of them right here in a row, and in the back you can see those dark circles with some babies. They are also pink Berkeley tie-dye. It was time to up pot and I didn't want to. I have some more that are as big as the bigger ones, but I want to use them elsewhere or sell them. So I figured instead of up potting, I'll just go straight in the ground and see what happens. All right, and I've got a couple of Ananas Noir. All these guys just look so dadgum healthy. You can see that stuff in the back doesn't. It was time for it to get up potted. Let's see. See, it's kind of pitiful and purple, all of them were. And the roots, the roots on these things were growing across into the other trays trying to find water. That's the kind of shape I had them in. But everything up here is Ananas Noir. So first half is Ananas Noir, all the way to about right in there. And then that second half is pink Berkeley tie-dye and my little cauliflower and such. Now, and I don't know if I showed you, you can see those green beans. They're sprouting. They're just now kind of coming. So got those guys coming up, and I did plant another row. See, I got them out here a little further. You can tell they're on both sides of the drip tape, so they'll come. It's just getting wet enough. I got a couple more right here up on the front end. And then in the back, it's so small you can't even see nothing right now. But let's see if I can't zoom in a little bit. All right. So all of those back there are rainbow bell pepper. And so I'm hoping they'll come along. They look decent. I think they'll be fine. And then come forward a little bit, and I have some oregano started. A couple of those guys. There's just a single one there. Couple more there. Alright, and then, sorry. Then I have some more of that Thai basil. I put 2 little patches right here. Let that stuff get going. And these are really hard to see, but I've got chives all down this row here. So, really tough to see the little stuff right now, but so you can see my pattern there I got going. And there's plenty of room for more. So outside of the greenhouse, over at the other area of the secret garden, I've got all those onions going, and they're kind of kicking my butt because I need to clean that thing up. So I want to extend that area a little bit and go on out so I can plant all my squash and stuff out there that way and get it plenty of sunlight out in the hot sun and put the okra out there when it comes time. And so I may be transferring a bunch of those onions over to here, see where I can squeeze them in everywhere I can and go from that. But let's go look at that real quick. Okay guys, in this other section here of the secret garden, show y'all a little bit of what's happening over here. So I believe that is yellow squash. I put the seeds in, we'll see what happens. I got all these strawberries. This is where I robbed some of them other ones from. Need to rob a couple more, keep it thinned out a little bit over here. The perpetual spinach is perpetually hanging in there. So are these old cabbage. All this stuff was just all my leftovers, and I stuck it in the ground, just said, let it see what happens. It's not getting taken care of properly. See, these are the ones I was going to up pot, and instead I just went over and stuck them directly in the ground. But I've got more than I can deal with here, to be honest with you. But look at them dadgum onions over there. You know what I mean? They're doing pretty good. And so I've got all these onions to deal with. I need to get them up and out, at least a bunch of them. See if I can squeeze them in over there. Maybe this weekend, if my wife has not got a bunch of plans for me, I can get out here and get them up, because I need to get this black cloth up as well. And what's going to happen, going forward, all right, looky there, I finally got an Israeli melon seed to pop loose. Awesome. All right, so here's some more extra goodies I've got here. Need to do something with all this stuff. Okay, and these are all doing well. They're getting big as you know what right there. Pretty onions. But I need to get all this black paper up from here. I'm going to tear out this drip line where it all comes in right here. And I'm going to go out there to about the edge of those rocks. And I'm going to come across, and I'm going to bring it back over here to this guy. So the new secret garden, one moment, will be, let's see if I can back out a little bit. I'm gonna get this much more. You see the rocks there? So I'm gonna get about that much more garden, and this will be all full sun out here. I got some more of the good black stuff, and as far as the paper to put down, the tarp or whatever, I also have plenty more of that good ag dirt. It's hiding over there. Let's see if I can show you. That's what that pile is over there. It's that ag dirt. So I'll load that stuff up, spread it out here. I'll put a tarp or something down, or some cardboard and stuff first, but put that ag barn dirt on here, and then the black stuff, and then my new drip line stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on bottom or on top this time, to be honest with you. I may just put it on top, but either way, it's gonna go this route and out to here, and I'll fence it off from there over to this peach tree. And that'll give me a lot more room. See, because I already prematurely planted a seed of some Mexican squash where that blue tag is. And right here somewhere is a yellow squash. Or I'm sorry, it's zucchini right here. I'm sorry. It says celebrity. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. Zucchini. And then over there's a yellow squash. If they come up, they come up. I'm just out one seed a piece, but you know, I'm gonna move it on out. So I need to clean this stuff up. But that's kind of where I'm at, my plans for this. And this location here has been my faithful watermelon patch. I mean, Dad burn, I got a lot of good watermelons out of here, and I don't want to give it up, but I am going to have to form a slab and do some work. There's plans in the future for something besides a garden in this area, so I will get all these big rocks and get them put away. I will use all the material that's under there. There is 1.5 to 2 feet of that ag dirt right there. Let's see. It's like 2 feet deep for sure. Right here. And I'm gonna clean that stuff out and take down the fence and all this stuff, clean it up, because I'm gonna need it from the well house. I'm gonna have to run an underground line over here to a future project. So this one's gonna disappear, and I'm just gonna have to make the most of another location. But anywho, that's where I'm at with the secret garden right now, guys. So I'll bring y'all back in a couple weeks, and we'll see how much them maters have grown, and hopefully some of that other stuff is filled in and things hang on. I don't kill nothing else. So we'll see what happens. Y'all come back and see me.